Minecraft speedruns have been getting faster and faster and faster. People keep getting more skillful, people keep finding better strategies, and it's pretty awesome to see. But what is the theoretical fastest limit of a Minecraft speedrun? What is the fastest that is actually possible? Well, Rentar Man is about to tell us, so let's give it a watch.
What is the fastest time you could beat Minecraft in? The current world record for the fastest Minecraft speedrun is 7 minutes 1 second.
That's crazy, by the way. 7 minutes and 1 second is crazy.
I combined all of the most effective speedrun strategies to create the ultimate Minecraft speedrun. Trust me, some of the strategies used for this run will blow your mind. But before we get to that, we have to first understand the basics of Minecraft speedrunning. Every Minecraft speedrun can be divided into 3 different segments: the Overworld split, the Nether split, and the end fight. And each segment has its own set of strats.
I guess that's a good way to look at it.
All speedrunners face. Since every Minecraft world is different, it's really hard to use most of these strategies, and if the world doesn't have good structure generation, the run is pretty much...
Is that possible? Wait. Is it actually possible for an ancient city to destroy an end portal? Actually, that's interesting. That, like, let me know in the comments. Is there a seed where that, you know what? I don't need to. I'll ask Google. I have no idea, to be honest. Anyway, let's get back to the video.
The run is pretty much dead. To make sure that doesn't keep happening and to not waste time, speedrunners reset worlds a lot until they get a good one.
That's pretty much how it works. Keep resetting until you get
worlds a day. That's
5,000 worlds a day. That is actually crazy.
Beaches. I'm not kidding. You see, there's a really high chance
treasure chests are the way.
Treasure chests spawn in beaches. Speedrunners use the pie chart that opens up when you press Shift and F3 at the same time to find the treasure chest.
Who remembers when you could literally get a decent Minecraft speedrun without using F3?
Have all the
now
iron
it's so
and
important.
The runner needs for the entire run. It also has TNT most of the times, which the runners use to get what
that saves a lot of time mining.
Then the runners craft everything they need and set sail on the ocean in search of a magma ravine. Once they find it, they swim down towards it, and on their way down, mine some gravel.
I like this texture pack, by the way. It's kind of nice.
Then they build another portal at the bottom of the ravine. With that, the overworld split comes to an end. It usually takes around 1.5 to 2 minutes. Now, let's
That is crazy, by the way. That in 1.5 to 2 minutes, you can get to the Nether. Like, and that's just like, that's like average. You know, I remember when like under 2 minutes in the Nether was considered like insanely fast. Now it's like, it's just average. You got to do that if you want to have a half decent time. It's crazy, isn't it?
As soon as the runners enter the Nether, they open up the F3 menu and use the E count to locate a bastion. They then go with the bastion and use the gold they get from it to trade with piglins to get everything they need, which is 20 obby, around 20
I feel like I'm watching the Minecraft trailer here, by the way, in this text pack.
At least 5 beds. They then use the pie chart again to locate the fortress and use the extra pearls to get there faster. Once they get all the blaze rods they need, they build a portal and go back to the overworld.
Then they find the end. Right, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I know how to play Minecraft. I know how they speedrun Minecraft. I want to see the fastest theoretical limit. Let's see what the fastest theoretical limit is.
So these strats are some of the most effective strats for Minecraft speedrunning, but we won't be using any of them for our run, as even with the perfect conditions, a run using these strats can only be as fast as 4.5 minutes long. Minecraft speedruns can be so much faster.
Really? So the fastest, if you got the perfect conditions using all those strats, is about 4.5 minutes. That's interesting.
Faster than that. You see, to get the fastest possible run, you need to find the literal best speedrunning strategies and reset worlds until you get the perfect seed to execute them flawlessly.
You just get a diamond block
Here's
world.
what that perfect run would look like. The runner has to spawn right in front of a chest from a ruined portal, but it can be any ruined portal. You see, there are 13 different types of ruined portals.
There has to be one that can be completed.
And we need a very specific variant called Ruined Portal 6, which will always be missing a single obsidian on top, so that you could complete it if you get obsidian from the chest. So, without wasting any time, the runner has to start looting the chest. Here are all the items that need to be in it. And
is there a looting 3 sword?
Next, for breaking wooden chests faster, a looting 3 sword to get the most blaze rods after each blaze skill, a golden helmet so that piglins don't start attacking you when you enter a bastion, 3 gold ingots to trade with piglins, 2 golden carrots for healing throughout the run,
I'm actually curious to see how fast this theoretical run is meant to be.
Instead of looting the chest normally, the runner has to take the axe first, break the chest using it, and collect the items from the ground.
Oh, I like that. Nice touch.
He then has to immediately complete the portal using the obsidian he got, light it using the flint and steel, and wear the gold helmet.
Enters the Nether in like 10 seconds.
It always takes 4 seconds for the runner to go through the Nether portal, and there is nothing you can do to make it faster. But even after including that, if
you can make it faster in newer versions though. You can enter build through it.
You'll enter the Nether in just 7 seconds
I'll go through in
after
a boat.
spawning in the world.
7 seconds, that's pretty
runners
crazy.
spend most of their time during the run, so we have to make sure this segment is as optimized
Oh,
as
okay, so
possible.
Nether is actually
The
probably the
runner
most
has to
time-consuming
spawn
bit,
in a
isn't it?
triple
Yeah.
chest room of a bastion so that he could get the most amount of chest loot without going out of his way to do so. The bastion should be in a warp forest biome which extends for around 200 blocks in each direction. You'll get to know why soon enough, and no, it's not for getting ender pearls. Anyways, the bastion also can be any normal bastion. You see, the way Minecraft structures generate can sometimes lead to two different structures spawning on top of each other. This
Okay.
doesn't happen often
Ooh,
with
a
bastions,
fortress
but
inside
when
the
it
bastion.
does, it leads
Yes,
to this
it can happen.
incredibly cursed structure called an intersecting bastion. This unique
Intersecting
structure
bastion.
is the result
Who
of a
came up with that?
fortress and bastion generating on top of each other. We need our bastion to be one such case. Now, let's get back to what the runner has to do. As soon as he spawns in, he has to throw out the 3 gold ingots he got from the ruined portal so that the piglins can start trading with him. There will always be at least 3 piglins in a triple chest
Okay,
room,
is
so
this
it's
going to be
1
like
gold
you need
ingot
perfect
for each.
RNG? Or
Since
I
all
wonder.
speedruns are done in 1.16.1, there is no need to worry about piglin brutes, and the chances of getting pearl trades and the number of pearls you get from them is also higher. The runner then has to go break the chests and collect the loot from them, and by the time he's done with that, the piglins
So
will
you need the
finish trading
absolute
so he can
perfect
collect those items too.
loot.
Here's all the items
You
you
need the
should have
string
gotten.
and the pearls.
13
Or the chest loot
obsidian,
you get.
bone blocks,
Okay.
10 gilded blackstone, and 1 arrow from the chests.
Oh, why do you
and
need
2
bone
pearl
blocks?
trades of 8 in each to get 16 pearls, and a string crate with 8 strings from trading with piglins. You might notice that there isn't enough string to craft beds, and you would be right. That's because the runner won't be using beds for the end fight. He'll be
Will there be
using a strat
Oh,
that's
they're using
so
the one
much
hit.
faster.
Yes, the one hit bow trick.
Because now the runner has to hope that a stray blaze spawns in the room, as it's also part of the fortress, and that's exactly what happens. He then has to kill it using the looting 3 sword and get the lucky 4 rod drop from the kill. He decides to leave the nether with just 4 rods, which will only be enough to craft 8 eyes of ender. But since
Interesting.
the runner is only focused on getting the fastest possible run, he just hopes he'll get a
That would be a
4-eye
super
portal
quick
and
time,
moves
by the
on.
way.
Now the runner has to start
wonder
pearling
if
to
it's-
reach the coordinates
This is gonna.
150.
I wonder if this seed is actually possible, like exists. I wonder if it's been found already, like some seed like this, where all of this would fall into place. Like with that many seeds out in Minecraft, you know, trillions and trillions or whatever there are. Surely the law of averages that there is one out there somewhere, right?
150. These
I mean, it's
coordinates
possible.
have a really good chance of spawning close to the stronghold, and very
And people
rare,
might actually get a
even
seed like
inside
this
the
and choke it.
stronghold when you build a portal
People have had
and go
insanely
to
good
the
seeds.
Overworld. It'll take 2 pearl throws to get there, so the runner will craft the eyes of ender, craft the bone blocks into bone meal, and sort out his inventory while he waits for the pearls.
Ah,
to
very
land.
smart. Yeah, yeah.
Like I mentioned earlier, these coordinates should still be in a warp forest biome. The runner then has to start building a portal here. Since
Why
he
do they
has
have to be in a
13
warp forest
obsidian,
so much?
he doesn't have to switch between blocks to build a portal, which will save around half a second in the run. After he finishes building the portal, he
That-
lights
the world's
it up,
slowest
and
portal
while
build, by the
going
way.
through the portal, he
You wouldn't
breaks
save a lot of
2
time like
logs
that.
and a vine and collects them. This vine will end up being one of the most important items for the end fight.
Interesting,
Now that
really.
the runner has everything he needs, he just hopes he could spawn inside the
Actually
stronghold.
needs
But
to
he
clutch
gets something
his
even
volley.
better. He spawns right inside the portal room facing the portal. He runs up the stairs and sees that it's a 4-eyed portal. He fills up the portal and enters the end.
How fast is it?
Now all the nerves set in. The runner has done everything
This is basically like a set seed speedrun strat, I feel like. But anyway, let's
so
go
far
through
to
it.
perfection and is on pace to get the fastest possible.
I mean, it's like the
run in
luckiest
Minecraft's
run
history.
ever.
He
but,
decides
yeah.
to use a strat that's never been used before in a run. He's gonna kill the dragon using just a single arrow. You see, the way arrows work in Minecraft
Yeah, it is
that
crazy.
the more velocity they have, the more damage they do. That's why by boosting the speed of an arrow using TNT, you can literally one-shot even the warden. But there are other ways to boost the speed of an arrow, and the runner will be using the dragon to do it. We all know that the dragon deals insane amounts of knockback when it hits you. The runner will use that knockback to increase the speed of an arrow and kill the dragon in just one shot.
Yeah, that's cool.
This strategy is fittingly called one shot. Most speedrunners wait for the dragon to purge and then use one shot to kill the dragon while it's standing still on top of the end fountain.
Which
But
is still
this
crazy
only
hard, isn't
slightly
it?
faster than 1 cycle and 0 cycles. So the runner decides to use a variant of one shot, which requires a lot of skill and precision to pull off. He throws his first pearl and crafts a crafting table and sticks while he waits for it to land. Then he throws another pearl to go to the fountain and places down his crafting
Oh, I like
table
the
to
doing
craft
stuff
a
while
bow
the
he
pearl is
waits for
going.
that to
Imagine
land.
if you
Once
just
he
didn't
reaches
quite
the
craft it in
fountain,
time, you
he
lost your
places
crafting
down the
table.
wine he got right before leaving the nether and uses
Ooh.
bone meal to grow it.
I don't know
Then
about this
he
strat.
pearls onto it and eats a golden carrot while he waits for it to land. Once it does, he starts building on the side of the vines.
Oh, is this to get the
towards
dragon
the
before it-
dragon.
yeah.
He is planning to pearl onto the dragon, and once he gets hit by it, use
No
one
way.
shot to kill it.
That's
He
actually
first throws
a little bit
pearl
crazy.
far away so that when he falls down after shooting the dragon, he doesn't die to fall damage. Then he
Oh, that's
chucks the
also
pearl
crazy. Has somebody
right
actually
at the
ever done this?
dragon and charges his bow to deal the finishing blow. All the time trying to find the best speedrunning strategies.
This must be frame
and the
perfect.
hundreds of hours spent honing his skill has all
Imagine if
led
he
to
chokes
this
this.
very moment. With his palms sweating, he waits for the pearl to land.
Imagine
Once
getting
he gets
such a good
teleported,
seed.
He perfects his aim
And
shoots
actually having the
here
bravery to
and
go for that strat.
works.
Nobody will ever do
Kills
it.
the dragon.
Theoretical,
He then goes
but
to the exit
no one will ever do
portal,
it.
waits for it to activate, and goes through it to complete the fastest possible run in Minecraft RSG. He just beat the game in 59 seconds.
No way.
Literally in under a minute. To put into perspective how fast
No
that
way that you could beat the game in under a minute using all those strats. I mean, with the insane amount of luck. I mean, you might as well just get a 12 eye or something and walk straight up.
This
Yeah,
run
it's
would
crazy.
be completed even before the runner entered the Nether in the current world record. Here's the time split for each part
Yeah,
of the
well,
run.
I don't think we'll ever see a run that fast.
If you enjoyed
The
this
end split
video,
was the
I
longest one.
guarantee
Interesting.
you like the videos on your
Yeah,
screen,
we'll never see something like that. That is kind of crazy to think about, really. But that defeating the dragon strat by using the bow is so clever. Like, as the dragon hits you back, you've got loads of momentum, and you let the arrow go. That's so clever, isn't it? But anyway, thanks for watching, and subscribe for more Reacts videos.